have a bit of breaking political news to get to tonight. That's a little bit gross. It involves a sitting U.S. senator, Republican senator, and I'm going to show you what happened here in just a second. But I will tell you up front what it is going to remind you of. This very much feels like a terrible second act from another weird racist campaign incident that happened back in 2006. That year, Virginia Republican Senator George Allen was running for re-election. He was at a campaign event, and he spotted a young Indian-American man in the audience, and you will remember this. This is how Senator Allen reacted.
This fella over here with the yellow shirt, Makaka, or whatever his name is, he's with my opponent. He's following us around everywhere. And it's just great. We're going to places all over Virginia. And he's having it on film, and it's great to have you here, and you show it to your opponent because he's never been there and probably will never come. So it's good for you to see what's going on in the real world. Rather than living inside the Beltway, his opponent actually right now is with a bunch of Hollywood movie moguls. We care about fact, not fiction. So welcome. Let's give a welcome to Makaka here. Welcome to America and the real world of Virginia.
Let's give a welcome here to Makaka, you know, whatever his name is, Makaka. Welcome to America and the real world of Virginia. Senator George Allen, then a Republican incumbent, soon to lose his seat in the Senate after unabashedly using a weird racial slur to attack a volunteer for his opponent's campaign. The Makaka Welcome to America statement went viral November that year. 2006, Senator Allen lost his seat. Democratic challenger Jim Webb took it from him. But now tonight, in what really does sort of feel like an act two of that, we are learning about comments from a current sitting Republican senator who's running for re-election right now in Georgia. This happened earlier today. It's Georgia Republican Senator David Perdue. And this happened at one of President Trump's campaign rallies in Georgia. Here's how Senator David Perdue tried to warm up the crowd by mocking the name of Senator Kamala Harris.
And Kamala, or what? Kamala, or Kamala, I don't know. Whatever.
Mawa, or whatever. Jon Ossoff is the Democrat who is running against David Perdue. I should mention he's running neck and neck against David Perdue in Georgia. The Ossoff campaign has provided reporters with those remarks tonight from Senator Perdue. Senator Perdue serves in the United States Senate with Kamala Harris. He knows what her name is. He knows that it's not Mawa, or any of the other iterations that he tried on there with that smirk. Senator Perdue has tried to come up with some kind of explanation for what he was doing there. His staff has now issued a statement. It says, quote, Senator Perdue simply mispronounced Senator Harris's name, and he didn't mean anything by it. He was making an argument against the radical socialist agenda that she and her endorsed candidate, Jon Ossoff, are pushing. Obviously, that's not an apology. It also doesn't make much sense. As I mentioned, Senator Perdue has served in the Senate with Senator Harris, not just for a minute, but for over 3 years now. So there's no reason to think that he actually has trouble pronouncing her name, but doing it for racist effect before a braying, almost all-white crowd must be fun for him.